Good. Now stand as a semicircle over there. Close the door. Understood? Stand as a semicircle, I said. Are you all visible on camera? No. Stand as a semicircle. Closer. Closer, I said. Okay, go ahead. Now, discuss the picture which is on the screen, and you're supposed to narrate a story by taking all the perceptions of your teammates. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. We are here to in the part of PPDT activity. As uh, the picture, what we are seeing, uh, our perspective is there is a village which have a there is a village with low awareness of library, and some of the leaders of the village are taking charge and placing the establishing the library in that village, so that the youth can get awareness and get prepared for
Everybody has to speak.
that library.
Yes, there are few students are there in that librarian. The librarian was very strict in that. Uh,
One leader is there, is taking initiation and took forward library to grow some book, gathering books and stationery of the library from or or leaders from
Yes, what you're saying is right. Gathering some books, and it is used to the youth who are there in that village, when they can gain some knowledge from their books, and they can also get the day-to-day activities which are going to happen in this world.
absolutely what you said is right. Library is main thing to
but in that students, one of the student is very bored in that. He was not experienced in that. He's little confused in what they study, but the librarian was very strict in that. He thinking, he think,
In a village, the library, this is a the peoples are all competitive exam prepared.
What you're trying to say is that they are preparing for the competitive
Competitive
exams.
exams, yes, and mostly supported village youth.
every village needs a library because to read in village people they did not went for cities to reading purpose in their home in their village only they creating environment as as pleasant and peacefully and they are reading as per their wishes and their and for somebody prepare for competitive exams some of their respective exams.
yes, the librarian set up in the village, but the fewer people are come to this library. But those people are also bored in that. The librarian was awareness to him how the
How it was happening. Okay.
For that, villages need to, and the youth which are there, who are there in that village, they have to take charge and create the awareness in that village about the library.
Library is the main motive to read pleasantly, pleasant atmosphere. It is very needy for every village. Do whatever they whatever to prepare whatever their needs.
yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you for that.
Yes. Thank you.
Microphone.
ऐसे है दूसरे से
Hello everyone, we are from Team 1. My registration number is 370. We are here to discuss the PPDT, picture presentation. In the story, there is a couple, there are lovers, and they ran away from the home because their parents didn't accept their love. And they went and married and they lived sometime together very happily. However, sometimes the male showed their true colors and he drank every night and he made violence in the home. The woman was very unhappy. She was very sad. She realized her mistake and she didn't actually predicted his behavior because he hid it. So continue.
Hello everyone, my registration number is 376. What you said is correct in any other aspect. I observe in this picture there are two people. You feel like they are couples. Of course, I also feel like they are couples are in a relationship. They they decided to went out because their parents are not accepting them by their activities or works. They went outside and they start living together in a free life as a free life. They feel some the disadvantages, misunderstandings, and some problems with their aspects of living.
Yeah.
Continue, Mr. Karthikeya.
Hello everyone. My registration number is 314 yearly. Uh, what the my friend Ravi said is absolutely correct. We can observe it by seeing the picture where she was ashamed to go outside or face the society or her family. And then the boy the man was seems to be very psychopath in his behavior, and and the girl and the girl was so believed believed him. uh,
Okay, I will continue. Hi, my name is M. Krishna Kumar, my registration number 369. Kartikeya was saying that we are thinking that in that picture they are lovers. That girl was trusted by the boy, and she leaving his house because of that boy, and after uh, leaving the house he and she also separated from the family, and they got new life. But after some days or some years, girl knows that he was not a good boy. He drank and come, and also he has cancer. After realizing that, she was crying. Why? Because she has spoiled his life, because he because she knows the truth. After knowing the truth, she was crying. Why? Because she has she also leaving her parents, and she will come to this to the because of the boy. But the boy was misfilled them.
Of course, according to you, you told that they are in a relation and they come outside, their parents not accepting. Then, in your perception, you feel like that boy has some health issues. That's why after she realizes, she feel ashamed of to come outside and show her face to society. And she also think like that there is no future with him because he is not able to get some salary and for the living. That's why she is feeling very sad and sorrow.
Yes, that's where I continue. Actually, when she understand his real behavior, she want to divorce him. But then she find out she was pregnant, so she can't leave him. She hesitated to leave him. So after the baby was born, he was a very healthy baby. She was very happy seeing her baby. But his behavior doesn't changes with the born baby. So he continued to drink and come, beating her, not doing any, not concerning them. After some while, he died because of his over drinking. She wanted to leave the baby, but her born baby was so cute, and she's her blood relation, so she can't leave him. She can't go to her own house because she ran away from them. She can't complain to her husband's parents because he also left his world. So she decided to do hard work for her child. So that's the story goes on. And after the baby was born and raised well, he understands her mother's pain and her intentions for living for him. So he understands um, his life's point, and he read very well and got a nice job, and he lived with his parents without leaving them. He married with her mother's consent. So that's it.
Finally, you told that it is a sorrowful story of two people who are fell in love, but they unfortunately they turned into a different life because of some bad habits of his. That's
Yeah,
why they faces some difficulties in their life, and she lost her husband because of some health issues, and how she led her life after his death. That is what you.
that's the motivation story here. The story started from her perspective and her sorrowful life with her husband, but after the story changed a little bit after her son was born, and it is a happy ending. So that's it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good afternoon to everyone. We are Team 1 and we are here to discuss about the PPDP which is given by our teachers as a project, and we have selected one picture which is describing about the library. As we know that library is a very peaceful thing, and very peaceful place where we can study well, and also we can discuss the things very clearly by observing the books and by reading the books. So that here are the four persons who these are from, like, in colleges the libraries are there. In the same way, maybe I think so the examinations are going to held in their college. In the classes they are getting very confused, and also that there is lot of disturbance in the class. So that the the four students who are there in this library are uh, came to one conclusion that they want to study in a very peaceful place. Okay, so that they came into they thought, they have a thought that they wants to go to the library. So they have came to the library and they sit there. So they are discussing about the questions and also the topics which has been given to this related to the examination which is going to held on that day. So we can see that basically on the back side of that very the
rack is full of books and all, so that by this we can say that the library is well settled, and also this library is going to uh, very clear, and also this library is very helpful to the students. Okay, so in the same way, the three students has been sit on the table, like one table, sit side by side, and also the one has been sit on the alone. So this we have to say this. Okay.
In my perception, the teacher was guided to the students to help them to study the exams for competitive exams. The three are alone to read individually. The teacher should guide them what is important questions and what we learn from the books. The shelves was full of books, and they are reading very peacefully and very silently. There is no disturbance in the library.
In my perception, I think that the one senior member is interrupted with juniors and telling that how to study. It is the perfect place to study. It is a peaceful place where we can read books and we can gain more knowledge from the books.
My perception is the diagram picture is, and four members of the library is discuss about the studying and teamwork. Teamwork is
Yeah, what you said is exactly correct. By seeing this picture, everyone has their own perceptions. Like she's saying that the students are going to write the competitive examination, so that they came into the library and they are going to discuss. And she's saying that once senior has came to that library to guide the juniors how to study and how to use the books in the library. And he is saying that something like they wanted to study, so want to study in a very peaceful place, so that they came. So like this we can say that everyone has their own perceptions, that by seeing this picture we have that perception, like basically by sitting in the library we know that everyone wants to study very peacefully, so that it is the very peaceful place, and also it is a very good environment to study, so that the
The library is the best place to study.
for
Without
every
any disturbance.
yeah, and also for every competitive examination they can refer the books which are there in these libraries. So
If any doubts in the syllabus
yeah.
also, they will refer the books and
Seniors also can help that how to read books and which book they should prefer for any competitive exams.
If they were in the class they may be disturbed by the students or the friends or anyone, like some noises will be held, so that they will be disturbed by that and they will not study properly. If they were in this library, the library is one of the peaceful place, everyone should be very peaceful, the noise should not become, so that in this place they can learn some new things, and also they can refer the best books which are there in this library. So by this we can say that this perception is basically related to the examinations, and also these students are going to study very clearly and peacefully in this library without any disturbance by the students or the faculty or anyone. Thank you.